Hey guys, this is Brandon from Team Dumpster, and for our sealed only challenge I decided to go with the Rocket structure deck because A, this is like the only structure deck that I've never picked up for some reason, and I actually don't know what any of this does per se, so I thought it would also be fun to just learn it as I play it. Let's open one of these up and we'll see what we got inside. Alright guys, and we're back. So I opened up one of the structure decks. No need to open all three because they're all the same, really doesn't matter. So Rocket Revolt, you get one player's guide, you get this sweet looking map. It's actually kind of cool because the dragons on it actually are kind of cool. Boss monster's pretty good, both of them, the fusion and the link. And then here's the deck. On top we got Topologic, Zero Boros. Kind of cool for the most part. I mean, his effect is pretty good. See if we can, while playing, we get it off at least. Should. So, like I said, one Topologic, Zero Boros. We got a Borload Furious Dragon. He's basically a Cyber Dragon on crack. Quad Boral, I actually don't know what he does. Let's read him real quick. 2 dragon monsters, including a rocket monster. You can discard 1 card and target 1 face-up monster on the field. You can special summon Link 2 or lower you cannot special summon Link 2 or lower level Link 2 or lower monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Also, destroy the targeted monster. Then, if it was a Link monster, you can special summon any number of rockets monsters with different names from your hand or graveyard up to its link rating. You can only use this card's name once per turn. That seems pretty good also. Definitely will get used. Silver Rocket I know a little bit about. If it's targeted by a link monster, you can destroy it and then look at your opponent's extra deck and discard 1. He'll definitely be getting used. Obviously, I know everyone knows Tracer. It's like the main guy everyone uses. You can quick effect, target something on your field, destroy it, and special a guy from the deck. Absoluter, your big level beat stick. Not really beat stick, but more so wall, but if you send from the field to the graveyard, you can add a dragon from the deck. So he's definitely going to be used. 0 Day Blaster, you can tribute 1 dark Link monster, then target cards on the field equal to its link rating, destroy them. Iffy on that one. Rocket Recharger, if a dark monster you control that was special summoned from the extra deck is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard and target one of those destroyed monsters. Special summon 1 dark monster from your graveyard with a different original name from that targeted monster. You can only use this effect of Rocket Recharger once per turn. While you control a dark monster special summon from the extra deck, your opponent cannot target this cards for attacks. Pretty good dish, maybe, for early game. Once we get the deck building, I don't know if he'll be in it. And then we got Exploder Rocket Dragon. When a Link monster's effect is activated, it targets its face-up card on the field. Quick effect. You can destroy this card, then each player takes 2,000 damage. I don't know if we'll be using that one. Doesn't seem that good. Checksum Dragon. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand and gain life points equal to this card's defense. This attack position card cannot be destroyed by battle. Probably not using that guy. Ancient Rocket Dragon. I don't know how to say that one. I could be saying it wrong. Who knows? When a Link monster's effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card, then make one face-up monster on the field unable to attack. Also, it has its effects negated. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect and sent to the grave this turn, you can special summon 1 rocket monster from your deck, except this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. We'll probably be using couple of him. Auto Rocket Dragon. When a Link monster's effect is activated that targets his face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card, Then send one spell or trap on the field to the graveyard. And then the end part's just like the last one. He'll probably be getting used. Magnet Rocket Dragon. When a link monster's effect is activated, this face-up card on the field. You can destroy this card, then send one monster on the field to the graveyard. Definitely be using that guy that's non-targeting. That's really good. And sending. Shell Rocket Dragon. When a link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, you can destroy this card, then destroy one monster in this card's column. And if you do, destroy any monsters in the adjacent zones. We'll put him in the if pile, we're not sure yet. Metal Rocket Dragon. When a link monster's effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field. Quick effect, you can destroy this card and destroy all your opponent's cards in this column. That'll be in the if pile. Rocket Synchron. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 5 or higher dark monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense, negate its effects. Destroy it during the end phase. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except dark monsters. That's a good recursion. We'll definitely be using that one at least a couple. We got Defrag Dragon. He'll probably be an if. I think we're gonna go with a second build. I'm not really sure yet. So, but he's for more first person. Gateway Dragon will be maybe used for going second. Background Dragon. Probably gonna play at least one of him. We got World Chalice Guard Dragon. That's a cool, nice reprint for him. Everyone likes to use this guy for Dragon Link combos and such. I'd like to get to that point with this deck. Will we get there? Who knows? But it's always a good option to have for later. Boral Supplier. During each standby phase, if you control Boral Link monster, you can target one rocket monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but destroy it during the end phase. You can only use it once per turn. That seems pretty good. We're gonna probably play one and that's just like a free thing each turn. Rapid Triggers, the better fusion. I know we get polymerization in here later. Probably play one of that, but I'm probably gonna play the quick play for more. And we got Squib Draw and Quick Launch, both really good cards. One specials from the deck, and the other one's your draw card. Boot Sector Launch, the field spell. Probably play one of this. Oral Regenerators, an iffy card. It brings one back but then banishes it. Dragon Shine will definitely use for either the background dragon or just dump in Absoluter. Runes of the Divine Dragon Lords is neat unless you're going up against Orcus and it just sucks, but it could help out against everything else. Might not be good now because there's a lot of Orcus running around, but maybe I'll play one, see how it goes. Turn of the Dragon Lords, it's a Call of the Haunted for base, or it's a Monster Reborn basically for Absoluter or your fusion, and can protect them. Got the one polymerization. We got Twin Twisters is good for the side deck. We got Red Reboot, that's good for the side deck. Execute Protocols, not that good. Doesn't really do much at this time. Mirror Force Launcher, that's neat to have, but I'm never gonna need that. But definitely Mirror Force and Magical Cylinders, because no one really counts for underrated cards like this, but sometimes you can just sweep up games because of it. And then you get Imperial Order, definitely a good side deck card. And then we got 3 Link monsters. You get Booster Dragon, then Triple Burst, and we get a Boral Dragon. So I'm gonna go to the deck lab and then so let's just get into this and see how terrible I will probably do with this in the beginning. Start with the main deck first. First, you got 3 Rocket Tracer. Definitely great starter card. Can spam dudes on the board easy. He's a 3 must have. Next up, we're going with 3 Silver Rocket. Definitely good to rip out your opponent's extra deck cards. Get out the cards that are going to harm you the most. Because who really doesn't, besides Draco, use extra deck? Then 3 Magna Rocket. Really good card. Sends card instead of destroying. Gets around a lot of problematic cards. We're going to go with 2 Auto Rockets for spell and trap destruction. 2 Amethyst Rocket, the Monster Negator. 1 Rocket Synchron for recovery. 2 Absoluter for your searches and extender. That's it for the rocket monsters. Then we're gonna go for some extenders. Defrag for starting, and then for going second, we're gonna go Gateway Dragon. I'm going for more of a go second build, but I always need extenders and I don't have much to work with these structure decks. On to the spell cards, we're gonna go with 2 regular polymerizations and then 1 rapid trigger for fusioning. I don't think 3 is right. 3 polymerization is right. You should have 1 quick play just for interruption purposes on your opponent. 1 boot sector, field spell to advance your game state, because it's really hard starting and building up at first. Same thing with the supplier. You have to have the link monster first to recur. Once you do, if you get out your big boss monster, it's just gonna help him in the end. We need a little bit of a floodgate, so we're gonna play the Ruins. 3 Return of the Dragon Lords to bring back your fusion and protect them. Once again, boss monster. Definitely want to have him for interruptions. 2 Dragon Shrines to get stuff into the graveyard for Rocket Synchron, or send your Absoluter to get back with something or whatever. Deck thinning, whatever. Quick launch. 3 Squib Draw, so you can draw cards, because there's not really any draw power besides this. So, but it also triggers off the rocket monsters by destroying them. Off to the trap cards, I decided to do 2 Mirror Force, 2 Magic Cylinders, and 1 Zero-Day Blaster, because it is interruption, and this game is about all interrupting your opponent. Off to the extra deck. Boss monster is Fusion. He's basically Scrap Dragon, but as a quick effect. We're on to links, which is everything else that the structure decks gave you. We're going to go with 2 Link for Zero Boros, because if you need to banish the field to help you or hurt your opponent, whatever. Seems good. Don't got much to work with now. That's why we're going to play 2 big boss monsters, along with 2 Borlo Dragons. Another big boss monster can steal your opponent's monsters and get it away from them and not be a problem. Going with 2 Triple Burst to be able to just link off from something you grab from Borlo, or get up to him and actually do stuff. And then we're going to play 3 Booster Dragon. Link 2, it can pump your dude's attack, or if it's destroyed, it'll special someone from grave. And then 3 Quad Boral to get stuff off your opponent's board, monster-wise. and also trigger off Rocket Monster's effects. And then on to the side deck. They gave you Twin Twister. Why? Don't know, but I will take it, along with the 3 red reboots. Altergeist is somehow, some way still being played, and that just kills that. But not only just that, against other traps like Evenly and other stuff. I'm gonna side in one more 0 day for the more slower grinder games. We will go with an Imperial Order. Strikers being played heavily right now, so we'll definitely shut them down. Gonna side in another Ruins. As long as it's not Orcust, you'll probably be fine using this. And then for the final spots, I was unsure really what to put in. So I put in 2 shells because it destroys monsters and adjacent to its columns. And then 1 metal. So finicky card, but if it's in the right column, it could do something. And then 1 protection. Don't know if I'll side this in or not, but it's a spot for whatever reason. And then the awkward card, but if we do get into time situations and they're in battle phase, you've probably set up to where all your stuff is in defense anyways. You could maybe steal a game win with checksum. It literally checks them. But that's the profile, guys. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Gotta play it a little bit, make some additions, but we'll see how it goes.